Hi everyone, 732 Review Crew here. I am Mikey.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Mike.
And we are back with Battlestar Galactica Season 2, Episode 4. Now, we are very excited for this one because a lot of things have been set in motion. With martial law, as well as we had the rescue of the Kobol team. Now we need to just have Starbuck and Hilo make it back to the Battlestar Galactica, as well as figure out what's going on with the Cylons and everything else going on in this season, and have Adama wake up.
Who else is a Cylon? There's been no reveals.
There's been no reveals.
What
What do you mean Adama's a Cylon?
Fucking he might be.
There's only one way for us to find out, and that's for us to start this episode. So thank you for joining us. We do appreciate it, and we will be starting in 3, 2, 1.
Check out the Discord.
What he said.
Thank you for watching.
Bye-bye.
You've just uncovered your very first Cylon.
Ruh-roh.
I keep forgetting that he never revealed that to anyone.
When they wake back up, they're going to have an issue with him. Because he faked his Cylon detector, and they're going to know it.
I feel like they may just brush that under the rug and nothing ever happens from that.
When he flipped the screen so that positives were negatives, and then he tested Commander Adama, remember? And it said it was negative. Just like Boomer.
No, he could change the results whatever he wanted, I think.
You're not wrong, dude. That's...
No, I think he could just change it.
I'm always wrong, don't you know?
No, that doesn't get off. Dude, oh man.
No, he's always wrong. Don't listen to him.
We're so paranoid.
How long have you known Lieutenant Valeri was planning to assassinate Commander Adama?
I had no idea she was planning anything of the kind.
You were fragging her.
Colonel, I had no idea she was a Cylon.
Be a great time to bring up Dr. Baltar's test.
I guess you haven't heard. Cylons don't have rights.
Cylon, wait a minute.
You know what we do with Cylons, Chief?
I'm not a Cylon.
Roslin came up with the execution method. She put a Cylon out of the airlock.
Columbia, Atlantia, Galactica.
Oh.
Talk to me like you're a soldier! You are not a soldier!
I feel so bad for this man.
I love the old man.
That's what your girlfriend said.
Yikes.
Huh?
That was weird. He was sweating a lot, though.
He was sweating a lot. He was also being grilled. Bro, put it down.
They're putting him in there with her?
Yeah, dude, it's a Cylon holding cell.
Don't you talk to me. Don't come near me. Don't touch me. If you do, I swear, I will kill you.
Oof. The Sharon model just wants to love.
Are they wearing shorts?
Is that a resistance?
What is happening?
Is this a Kobol resistance?
Who are these?
Caprica.
Think they're bait?
Oh, they think they're...
Cylons don't just drive up here in broad daylight. Not after we hit that convoy last week.
Frickin' A.
Yep. It's
Oh, fuck.
bro.
Hey, bet somebody's gonna recognize Starbuck, right? Hey, we went to college together.
I mean, maybe, but maybe not. I mean, it seems like she's been in the service for a while, so...
She was born on this planet.
That's true.
You don't forget a girl like that.
I mean, okay, sure. Didn't really seem like she left her house that often.
I think you need therapy.
So does she. So you don't forget a girl like that.
I was thinking we could head southwest towards...
Did you hear that?
Drive through a lot of bad neighborhoods?
Never said they saw me.
I hear that.
I love that she had guns.
She had 2 scorpions.
Hey, that's funny. I didn't know she was a vampire.
Hate you.
Why do they think they're Cylons?
See any shiny silver out there? I think we're dealing with the human variety.
They both think they're fighting Cylons.
But I've known the chief for years. He's no toaster.
He was involved with Lieutenant Valeri, who most certainly is a toaster.
That word is racist. I don't like it. Your child's gonna be half toaster. How does that make you feel?
I love her.
He didn't tell anyone what you did on Kobol.
What? He saved you!
She should be happy.
You're blackmailing me.
Help the chief. Help yourself, Doctor.
Yeesh.
Bruh.
Yes, Doctor. That's what you're best at, isn't it?
What the hell's the matter with your Cylon detector, Doctor? You gave the assassin a pass.
Yes, but that was a beta test, a preliminary. I am the vice president. Legally speaking, if the president is incapacitated, shouldn't I take over her duties?
Legally speaking, I have declared martial law. That makes you nobody.
Yo, he's an iron fucking fist, bro.
The training and refining vessel has stopped refining Tillium, and 3 other ships are also refusing to resupply Galactica until the president's reinstated.
That's what you get.
We could bring the game to you. I mean,
Somehow I doubt Colonel Ty would approve.
One going on tomorrow night.
Hey, all right.
They're gonna have some insurrection with the soldiers soon over him.
But he's being good about it, you know?
Some ships are even refusing to resupply Galactica.
And this is the honeymoon period. What's a dictator to do?
I wish you were in command, sir.
So the thing.
Fleet Admiral Adama, or I'm sorry, Fleet Commander Adama coming back.
Thank you for the company, Petty Officer Dewala.
But you can't be saying that kind of shit.
That's why she conveniently ran into him.
Well, you know the entire ship would flip from
Not
tide.
necessarily.
I think so.
You can probably call a summit, sit down with all the ship's captains and explain the situation and tell them why I had to declare martial law.
Screw them. Like you have to explain yourself to them.
Wouldn't
I hate you, Ellen.
Slow things down a little.
I don't know. It just feels kind of touchy-feely. You know, let's all sit down and talk about how we feel about martial law. Bill would never do that.
Bill would never do that because Bill would never go to court. But she should have stayed in a coma.
Resupply operations of this ship are not, repeat, not optional. All ships to recommence scheduled supply runs immediately.
That's the wrong thing to say.
Yeah, just tighten the vice. It's never gonna go wrong.
No.
He did that for his wife too. His wife is.
Hi.
Now, good thing that guy with that fucking big ass sniper rifle didn't fucking hit any of those shots. Jesus.
you're human. You have a soul. You swim in the stream. We heard it all before. We're human.
Yeah, right. Everyone on Caprica's dead.
You're not.
I just got here. I want to hear some names.
I'm Anders.
Samuel T. Anders?
Yeah, that's right.
These are the Caprica Buccaneers.
I don't think so.
Give me a ball, little girl. I'll shove it up your ass.
How does a professional pyramid team survive a nuclear holocaust?
We were in the mountains when the Cylons attacked. High altitude training. We've been on the run ever since.
What's a pyramid?
How many foul breaks did you have in the playoff against Erlon?
3.
Wrong. 4.
3. Last one was called back on instant replay.
That's right, Starbuck. I lost 20 cubits on that game.
You know you guys suck, right? Can't shoot, can't pass.
Everyone's a critic.
I guess Pyramid is the name of the game they were professional players for.
Seems like it.
I'm worried about him.
Come
I
on,
think
I'm
if they catch on.
You still have a lot of supporters out there. Refinery captain's still not cooperating, and now 7 other container ships are refusing to release the supplies. Food, medicine, even coffee.
Coffee. This is getting ridiculous. I'm sending in the Marines.
Oh, that's a really bad idea.
I'm not sure we have enough Marine non-coms to command that many boarding parties.
Well, pull pilots and deck officers.
What? They're not trained to do that.
We're just here for the supplies, so I just stand away.
What did they think was gonna happen?
The last time. Step back.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god, dude. They're shooting civilians. Yeah, you're fucked.
4 civilian dead. How the frack could this have happened?
What'd you expect, genius? Pilot in charge of crime.
I love this doctor.
You had to be there. They were yelling and screaming at us, and then it got violent. They started throwing things, canisters, coffee, I think.
Coffee? You shot people for throwing coffee.
You're boned, dude.
If ever we needed you, Bill, it's right now.
This is gonna be a coma
There was
season.
no reason to call for martial law.
There wasn't.
They need to Remove him from power.
Yeah.
Logs will be able to eliminate us a few ships at a time. I've got to get out of here now.
I am right with you. I've worked out a way of getting us in the hangar deck. And I can get us a Raptor.
The question is, where do we go once we get off the ship? We'll have to find someplace to hide in the fleet while we rally support among the people.
Huh?
I've got an idea about that. You're not gonna like it.
You're gonna go to what's his name ship?
Prison ship?
Yeah. Well, it's also has to be the ship with the most able-bodied men.
God, I wish I could remember names in this show.
Tom Zarek?
Thank you.
Thank you.
It was never supposed to be me alone.
Well, like it or not, you're in command, so you better
And
deal
it's
with
going
it.
He
terribly.
needs to talk to anyone other than his wife.
Like I said, she should have stayed in a coma.
You're so fucking passive that if I didn't push you, you would never get your head out of that fracking bottle and do anything.
Yeah, I figured that's what's gonna happen. What we call a toxic relationship. Did you not see that coming?
Not that crazy.
Oh, yo, look at that out. Yo, sweet white jacket.
Yo, the drip.
Yay.
I'm here to determine whether you're a Cylon or not.
What?
I lied to you, Sharon. I covered up your true nature from the rest of the fleet for my own purposes. I can save him.
What the f?
If you tell me how many Cylons there are left in the fleet.
In 10 seconds' time, you experience complete brainstem death. Now, how many?
Do you love him, Sharon?
Do you love him? Do you love him, Sharon?
God, this is.
Huh?
They're 8.
Yo, he just played hardball so fucking.
Wait, we know 4, right? Or do we know 5?
Congrats, Tyrell. You're not a Cylon, buddy. I mean,
Bro, what in the Walking Dead is this?
Not exactly an army. Hell of a lot better than the two of us if we're gonna assault an airbase, steal a heavy raider, and get the frack off this planet.
I need your help. But it's illegal, dangerous, and in violation of your oath as an
You'd
officer.
be like, sign me the fuck up!
You're a lousy salesman.
But fuck it, I'm in.
If I could just get your signature, sir.
He signs off on the clearance.
Detected a series of scrambled calls going on over the past few hours. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that.
No, sir. Offlog calls are against regs.
Dude, Gata doesn't miss shit, does he? He might be a Cylon too.
Goodbye, Dad.
Oh, because he's leaving. I was about to be like, what do you mean?
With a pillow? Like,
Wait. You need him to wake up.
This isn't right. He's one of us.
No, he's one of them. He always was. We just never saw it.
Oh, he's innocent. She tricked him.
you're building more cells?
Such loyalty. Are you fracking him?
It's martial law. What else do you do? Damn, bro.
Whoa.
You want to get pissed at someone, you get pissed at Boomer.
What if Callie's a Cylon?
I'm gonna take a minute to do the lieutenant's job for her.
Yes, sir.
After you.
Okay, make it look good, but not too good.
Everyone's in on it.
Yeah, dude.
No.
Who are those guys?
Oh,
They're pilots, I think.
They gotta be friends.
Or officers. You see their outfit?
Hold it!
They didn't check the patrol routes. Rookies.
We each took an oath to protect and defend the articles of colonization. Those articles are under attack. You'll have to decide where your duty lies.
That private had one job.
I'm not getting on that ship with you. I understand what you're trying to do. It's gonna divide the fleet. Taking part in that is a line that I won't cross.
Huh.
Wow. Okay.
Especially for a Tom Zarek.
That was very insightful.
There's a reason he's her aide.
I still think he's a Cylon, though.
I called that first. Don't even.
Nah, I still think it, though.
You mean you agree with me?
No, I think
Yeah, you guys are both theory thieves.
Corporal Venner reports the former president's missing. Missing? 2 men down, cells empty. Damn it. Flight log records a Raptor departed the ship 2 minutes ago with Doc Kobol on a medical emergency.
Medical. Confirm that.
That motherfucker.
He says he was forced to request the raptor at gunpoint by Apollo.
Turn that ship around, Apollo, or I'll order the cap to shoot you down.
We're not turning back. Do what you have to do, Galactica.
Fucking hardball, dude.
This is a game of chicken now.
D, tell Hot Dog to hold his fire. Repeat, weapons hold. Do not fire. Anybody notice off-log calls? Scrambled communications?
No, sir. Nothing.
The homie.
What is Mr. Zarek doing here?
Figured Mr. Zarek here is the only one in the fleet with enough shady friends around who couldn't possibly hide us. The way he puts that.
I love where this show's going.
I was up for the pros. Dominique took me out of contention.
Oh, her knee. Already had a bad knee.
Oh.
Oh.
But it seems like the safe zones are against the corners.
Why does it feel like they're gonna make out on the triangle court?
Fuck me, dude. It's official. Are we making a pyramid ball court or what?
Better than Ultimate Frisbee.
They're gonna start making out on the pyramid court like 5 seconds with how they're playing.
That's a big Cylon sign, though.
What?
Careful.
Being
honey pots.
Yeah.
Oh god, he's a
They're
honey
all
pot.
40 honey pots.
Okay, wait, hold on. That's true.
Billadama's little baby boy pulls the wool over your eyes and you let him
Dude.
get away scot-free.
So,
Yeah.
what's happening on my ship?
I feel like he's gonna give him a hug.
Corridor.
Can't. He...
I feel like he's gonna punch him.
Can I speak to my XO?
Of course.
Yo, she is straight venom, yo. Actually, like she's awful.
Poisonous.
She just grabbed that door real tight too, right there.
A lot of pieces to pick up.
Then we'll pick him up together. Where's my son?
What a homie. Funny story about that.
No, they're like
What's your...
gonna throw tomatoes.
It's what I'm getting the vibe of.
I think someone's gonna assassinate her though.
All right,
They don't want to. They don't want them to get any like.
Oh! You called it. Fucking Callie.
She's a Cylon. Callie's a Cylon.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Agreed.
What?
They actually just killed her.
Yeah.
Don't worry, she's coming in on the little Cylon fighter. I mean, the poor girl.
Oh, the blood again.
What's up with the blood?
I don't know. They bleed the same blood.
They do.
All right.
Okay.
All right, a lot to talk
We
about.
got some good revelations on that one.
First thing to talk about there would be immediately what just happened. We had a Callie who seemed enraged / distraught enough, just assassinated or open fired and killed.
God, I love sci-fi soap operas.
So what it seems like happened, did she reach her breaking point with everything going on, especially with
who?
Bro,
Callie?
Callie's been through it.
But
I mean, honestly,
she has been. She has not had a moment.
It makes sense, but it only makes just enough sense.
What?
Callie.
Why, like, her motivations to kill Boomer? She's silent, bro.
I don't think she's silent.
I'm joking.
You
I'm
think she's
joking.
jealous of the relationship they had?
No, I don't think it's that. Do you?
You think it's just being traumatized?
No, I think she was just trying to protect the chief. And it was just a misguided attempt at protecting.
Because like that
Kirill.
dude, like when she started beating up that dude, he was like, "Go blame Boomer. It's not me."
Yeah.
Now, do you believe that she's a Cylon?
Callie?
Yeah.
No.
You're saying that?
Now, the only people who actually had the best motivation to kill Boomer at that point are the Cylons, because they don't want them testing on her to find out anything more important. Like an actual way to test if they're a Cylon or not, perhaps.
Now,
I mean, another thing is that Callie wouldn't want to be the bait because maybe the Cylons wouldn't shoot her because she's a Cylon, which would throw off the whole cover thing.
I don't know.
Because Cylons don't kill Cylons.
You're right. You're right. So Cylons don't kill Cylons. So that's
it
that.
actually, I even jokingly said it, but it reminded me of the scene with Boomer when like it was, she couldn't say the word water. Like sometimes you just can't do what you're trying to do. Because she just froze up, and she didn't say I won't. She said I can't, which you could say either or.
She wasn't with Callie for that.
That was Crashdown.
Yeah,
it was Crashdown.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, she was with Crashdown.
Yeah, it was Crashdown because he
what
was
do you mean?
Callie,
in that scene where Boomer found the water.
It was
no.
What could Callie say?
No, Callie could not say anything. She just literally couldn't move. No, you could say she was frozen out of fear.
On
no. Last episode. Last episode.
But she said I can't.
She said I can't.
Yeah.
But I mean, but this episode she shot a Cylon.
Yeah. There you go. Can't be Callie's not a Cylon.
She shot Boomer.
Unless it was her like.
Cylons also can't get pregnant, Mikey.
Mikey, they don't want Boomer to actually be a prisoner. If you've noticed, none of them have, like the guy who snuck on blew himself up. Like they're not letting them have prisoners.
I don't know if that makes a difference.
There was the one guy that got spaced was a prisoner.
Yeah, the only reason why he didn't stay prisoner is because
but that was literally his objective was to be captured.
I don't know. I don't know because
I don't think Callie's a Cylon.
I don't think she's a Cylon because I don't think they can kill Cylons even if it's to cover up their personality.
Okay, all right. I think we just every time someone has a suspicion, we have to at least dive into it.
Do you want to put it on board? Actually,
no. I'm satisfied with you guys. If either of you were maybe on board, sure, but I'm not willing to fight for that.
Damn, you just don't have a hill to stand on.
I'm not going to add this one to the board. It hasn't changed since the last. But Samuel T. Anders is looking a little sketchy for me in terms of, is he a Cylon? The guy that was the professional player, the Caprica Buccaneers player?
Nah. No. Nope. Disagree.
I'm just a little skeptical.
I will give you, I think there might be a Cylon in this camp that looks like someone on board Galactica.
Which makes sense.
Sure.
Okay, we'll say that there could be a Cylon.
Sure,
they were talking about how they saw the Cylon that wanted to get captured because he was talking about rivers and streams and souls and stuff like that. But you're right. Maybe he is. Maybe that doesn't make sense because they kill Cylons.
I think that's possible.
But it's funny to see that there's a whole sports team as well as like a survivalists that found refuge together and they're going around raiding camps together.
Did give off new main character energy,
or
new like
love interest,
critical character to some degree.
I think he's gonna be Starbucks love interest.
I haven't seen The Walking Dead, but I've seen a few episodes of the prison thing, and that's the vibe I got from that scene. He's Rick Grimes, bro.
He's not Rick Grimes. No. He's not the chosen one.
So going back, we had Chief is being thrown in prison, which is a crazy thing. They're indicting him to be in prison because he had a love interest with Boomer, so they're just kind of guessing that 1 + 1 = 2 is what they're trying to do. They're trying to assume that he's a Cylon based on
Yeah, I just thought that was fucked up because it's like not necessarily her only known associate. So why not imprison and vet all of the people she is?
Well, that's because they had certain.
You know what I mean? Like they were married.
They got questioned already before.
Sure.
No, there's a whole reason why that. Because first off, Ty already knew that they had a love affair, so obviously it became an interest because he was the one that told them to knock it off. Secondly, when they were, sabotage was going on, they were both questioned about everything. So, they could have been seen as covering up for another or something like that. So they're already pulled into the forefront of being, suspects. So when she does something, obviously he's going to be thrown back into it because, even if he thinks he's separated himself from her, in Ty's eyes, he hasn't done that. Now, interestingly enough, we saw Baltar being the biggest.
Baltar's a G, bro.
I didn't expect him to walk in looking like a pimp and then literally be like.
There was no lead up to that either. He's just randomly
he just killed him and was like, "If you want him alive, you better tell me." And she's like, "What?"
That makes it better. And it forced human Boomer's brain to panic so hard it triggered the Cylon brain. It seems like just so that it would just by pure.
So my only question, because they didn't show us of him telling everyone else she said there's 8.
He didn't tell. He kept it for himself, obviously.
So I don't think he told anyone.
No, it's for him.
But at the same time, it just so happened in the next scene they were transferring Boomer to the other more secure location.
I think so. It makes sense.
Right? He didn't tell anyone, right?
Yeah.
Because they didn't show us it.
He obviously kept it for himself. It's how he is. He's going to keep it for himself.
But then why did Tyrell thank the doctor?
Because he thought he cleared him for being a Cylon.
But it never, I don't know. There was some gray area there.
Don't you know Baltar's collecting all of the Cylons so that they can be his apostles?
Now, interestingly enough, we learned, obviously there's 8 more Cylons on board the Battlestar Galactica. Is it the Galactica?
No, the fleet.
So what that means is,
that would have been
that include
ridiculous.
Sharon? If that doesn't include Sharon, Boomer, that means that there's a potential 8 other Cylons. They could be ones we haven't met yet, but they could also be ones that we've met. We just, they different name, different face.
At least one named character is a Cylon at this very point in time. We just don't know who it is.
Yeah, Adama.
I think it's Ellen.
She just sucks.
It's so sus. She's the most sus person.
That's
why there's no way.
The weirdest part was like her hand on the door as she was leaving. Like,
there's like no way.
What the fuck
there's no way she could be a Cylon just because of how sus she's written.
No, I think it's supposed to be a red herring to the red herring. I think she's supposed to be so sus.
She's so suspicious. You'd assume she isn't. That's why it's surprising she is.
Yes, I think it's supposed to be in your face that you're just like she's a bad lady when in fact she's actually doing this to destroy humanity. The way I've looked at it so far,
all she did was make everything worse.
Originally, she wanted power, it felt like. But what it seems like, maybe she knows that when Ty is in charge, things go bad. And that's why she pushes him so much for that and whispers ideas into his head and tries to manipulate him.
I think she just sucks.
Because she knows that she sucks, but she knows he sucks too as a commander. So she's trying to make him ruin everything. So what better way to destroy humanity than make the entire split fleet?
I'm adding Tom Zarek.
You're adding Tom Zarek? Okay, well, get the board out.
I'm still waiting for it to process, but I'm confident.
Oh, so you think he's the one feeding this stuff to Ellen to...
No, I think Tom Zarek is a Cylon.
Based off of...
I'm still figuring that out.
Okay, well, that's allowed.
But for some reason, I'm feeling real confident about it, while everyone else I have not, so I'm going with my gut.
I think Ellen is. I'm
going to say I disagree and you're stupid because here I am. I argue for like 30 minutes about like all of my random crazy, they wear glasses, so they're Cylon theories. And you're just like, I think.
I don't know, dude. I guess the YouTube comments will probably agree with you.
But I really do think Ellen is Cylon because of how she's currently seems like sabotaging all of humanity's hope by just trying to be greedy.
I think she's just self-centered and a piece of shit.
I think she's the original version of 6 that was used to honeypot.
I think you're wild for that because Ty would have recognized the number 6 that accused Baltar when he was on the CIC. She was on the CIC.
Like the original model that they updated eventually.
Because Ellen grew up with him.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. I think you're crazy. We're all reaching a little bit.
No, Tom Zarek's Cylon. Calling it out. Let me know in the comments.
I'm still banking on my Billy horse.
Moving on, there's a mutiny. And it seems like everybody is involved except for Ty, because it seems like even his officers on the deck are willing to do it, and his soldiers are willing to do it. So it's down to the core. So it really does seem like that if Lee stood up and said, "Who wants to follow me?" they all would have just been like, "Okay, we're gonna throw Ty in the brig now."
The number one indicator of that, Data playing along with D. Yeah. It was like, man, the most loyal guy lied to your face. Like,
he's not loyal to the XO. He's loyal to Adama.
But up to that point, he didn't disobey any orders. He didn't help plot anything.
Oh yeah,
but he didn't. He literally just like, Septi, hey, you making non-sanctioned phone calls? She's like, no, I would never. He's like, totally.
Now,
see ya.
Remember, he was also supposed to like shadow Baltar, and Baltar's like, go away. He's like, okay.
Oh yeah, or how he networked all the computers together and like how that all backfired and stuff. But yeah, whatever. Not a Cylon.
Even Doc Cottle, they got into it. They were like, Doc, we need you to use your authority.
Dude, that Doc has 0 fucks to get. He is there, and he's living his life.
He's the only doctor on the fleet. So what are you gonna do?
For 50,000 people.
He's the only person who could do like surgery on 50,000 people. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna arrest him? Oh, he's too important. You gotta keep him happy, or else he won't work.
Dude, I feel like if the arresting officer went, he'd just take his.
Dude, they definitely grow him tobacco in the farm ship just for him. It's only for him.
Plus, by the way, I did want to point this out since it's from season 1 that potentially one of these Cylons has to be, or is likely to be, someone who works in the CICC? CIC, because they had to have access to that room to get the
It could have been the press.
thing.
I thought
in
they
there.
pointed out that it was like someone else.
It was the guy that they blocked on the station.
Yeah,
There
the
was
press
no
guy.
supporting evidence.
No, I think it's because he
But
was the press
they
guy.
pointed it out to be the press guy.
Yeah, they did.
How?
I don't know. They said it was him, and then he didn't say no, and then he died.
Now,
Yeah,
the one
why would he be like? He'd be like, what? Oh yeah, sure.
I'm still trying to figure out why they put that in there, since they're like friendly markers.
Speaking of season 1,
Yeah, right.
who thinks Adama's a Cylon?
Well, Anadama is the Cylon.
Because it can't be Commander Adama because he was on
don't
that
know that.
station with the guy.
No one is off the table.
No, Commander Adama was on the station with the guy where Cylons get sick if they're exposed too long. The Cylon that he was with got sick, but he didn't.
Well, my choice is absolutely bonkers, and it's Starbucks Secret Marriage. So
You're right.
It can't be Starbucks.
You're
She's
actually
still
right.
Cylons.
That is such a great point that we have not discussed. Wait, what did he just say?
It can't be Starbuck because she's killed Cylons.
unless we're completely wrong.
We
about
don't
the Cylon
know if
thing.
that's true.
I think it is.
Assumption. No, that doesn't fly in my house. Total
Okay.
assumption based on nothing. However, you saying Adama is cleared because of that, genius point. Like that, I totally agree with. Adama is not a Cylon.
Otherwise, he would have been sick. But also, why
Why just leaves Apollo?
And he is constantly doing
unless wait,
against the grain shit.
yeah? What
Apollo
if
can't be
Commander
Cylon.
Adama's wife also shows up? His ex-wife.
I mean,
That would just be crazy.
No, I don't think it-
But,
But,
no, that's like an unsubscribe.
But speaking of, I think Lee is going to take over the fleet. I think Commander Adama is going to be too like injured or recovering from his injury. What happened? And not going to be able to do it. And what's going to happen is I think he's going to say step down. You have to you know what you have to do. And as a result, Lee will lead the fleet, and Commander Adama will be a mentor / advising position for his decisions, but also not be put in the middle of duty / stress so that he doesn't have to worry about his weekend.
Sure,
heart
I think
body.
I think he might be onto something because he definitely, the moment he sat down with Ty, he's like, I fucked up real bad. He's like, we'll fix it together. He's like, it's real bad.
I'm very
He's like,
happy to see him back.
we'll do it
though.
together.
I just
want to see
happy.
next episode. He's like, you fucking what?
I was gonna smack him.
It's like, bro, give me another drink, dude. What are you doing? I mean, it's fine, but
I don't think he would. He'll just pick. All right, we'll fix it.
So
I'm
you know
just
he.
cutting up and be like,
I'm just joking.
be like, cancel the martial law.
By the way, because he was openly drinking.
Huh?
The EXO was power tripping because he was openly drinking.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a really good point, Mikey. You're right.
While on duty.
But it didn't start that way at the beginning of last episode or whatever. It was like real sneaky in the hallway. And you're right at the end. He was like, yeah, you fucking piece of shit.
Well,
He just beats up Tyrell.
Also want to point out that everything was for him was going better up until Ellen returned. Like he was stopping drinking and he was being a better person.
Yeah.
Up until she returned. So I think,
yeah.
like I said, I continue to believe that she's a honeypot model that was inserted into the government.
Is it on the board?
It's on the board, yeah.
Circling back to the who's the Cylon in the CIC. Gate is a good choice. Duala. It's D. I've been sus since episode 1.
No.
I have no evidence beyond like circumstantial stuff, but like if we have to pick one, if we gotta pick one, I'm picking D.
I think
she's also my favorite
I don't have
character.
anybody else to add? Nope. All right, that's it for me.
She's your favorite character?
Out of like the not main ones.
Yeah, he likes
Oh, yeah.
Out of the not main ones, absolutely.
I like Tyrell a lot, but he's
good too.
He's right on the cusp of I mean, he kind of is a main character.
No,
He's like right on the cusp.
I feel like the main characters are the people that will pan to see. So Baltar, the president,
Adama, and
Starbuck,
number 6.
Apollo.
Yeah.
Ty.
He's right on the cusp because he's not just a supporting. He's like a forward-facing supporter.
Oh, also speaking of Ty, how fucked up is it that we didn't talk about the massacre, but he obviously didn't know what he was doing, and he ordered ships that were refusing to supply him to be military occupied.
Yeah, what did he expect?
And then a pilot was in charge of crowd control and shot.
That's like the worst
he was
leadership.
literally like, oh, let's just become pirates.
Well, dude, maybe he is a Cylon because clearly Crashdown's officer skills downloaded to his head.
Yeah, no, dude, I have no idea, Mikey. He was literally like, fine, we're fucking pirates. We're going to go take it from them by force. And I'm like, not only, I was like, okay, all right, sure, fine. But you sent 5 guys? How many people live on that ship? You sent
lot.
5 guys and be like, hey, we're here for the shit, give it to us. Like, you might want to, like, Or like have the guns poised on the ship and be like, hey, we're sending people there to pick it up. If you resist at all, we're going to shoot out your engines or some shit. Like, I don't fucking know. But like, why send 5 guys?
Yeah, no, not a very good despot.
There was no plan. It was all reactionary. Yeah. The entire episode, everything Ty did was reactionary only.
Yeah.
Final thing I want to discuss is, I love how in the beginning we were like, whatever happened to the fact that Baltar lied? Do you think that's ever going to come back? And it immediately, in the beginning of the episode, was like, they were like 3 immediately.
Mikey, you can't see it on camera. I'm sweeping it under the rug.
Oh, they swept under the rug
because that literally didn't matter.
No, it did actually, because they questioned him and he said, "Oh, it was the prototype." But I think that lost him a little points with Ty specifically because they trusted that, and now they're.
Dude, the relevant point was that so he could cause stress to Boomer,
maybe,
so that he'd be like, "I did it on purpose so I could pump you for information right now." Comply, Cylon. And she was like, ah, okay.
I love that.
That was like so, and it came out of nowhere. But it was a great reveal because it's like, oh yeah, he's a fucking genius, right?
Dude, that was the weird thing because like when he put the syringe into like Tyrole's arm, and I was like, it's not drawing blood, but then it like went down, and I was like, huh? And then he died. I was like, oh my god, what's happening? I was like,
go shut down in 10 seconds.
I'm so confused. We walked in and he's like, I need the room to myself. And the guards were like, sure, okay, sounds good.
Like, he was the vice president last week.
But I was like, aren't they not supposed to leave the room?
Oh yeah.
I love that.
Dude, he's the Cylon detective. Let him work.
Let him work. He's a cook. Let him cook.
Let him cook.
I don't have anything else to add, though. That was a fun episode.
That was a great episode.
Yeah, no, that was a great episode.
So I'm very enjoying this. Thank you for joining us, though. We are the 732
Sci-Fi Soap
Opera.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Mike.
And if you do enjoy our content, make sure you check out our Patreon, which features full-length reactions, as well as other things like show and movie tiers. And make sure that you do voice your opinion on what you want us to watch in those tiers, because we do like to know, especially for movies. Besides that, make sure you do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already on the video, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Toodles.
What do you think is a Cylon?
Ching.
Is it Joe?